Jason here, Blood Church, coming to you today. God bless each and every one of you. I'm going to do a video on Revelation 13. Hope you find it to be a blessing. Going to talk out loud about that. Read some of the verses, but give you my opinion on the 10 kingdoms and 10 kings, the end times. Should be interesting. Subscribe if you're new. Thumbs up. Leave your prayer request. We are a group of Bible-believing Christians, and we are looking forward to our blessed hope, the soon rapture of the church, return of Jesus Christ, and we want that more than anything else. In the meantime, we occupy the time. If you're not saved, most important business, accept the free gift of Jesus Christ dying on a cross, the Messiah, the Son of God. God in flesh form, walked a perfect life, never sinned, laid down glory, laid down his life for the remission and forgiveness for all your sins, past, present, and future. One sin, it's enough to send anyone to hellfire forever, what would be called the lake of fire in eternity, and to be separated from God. So God made the perfect gift, the plan, the get out of jail free card, a free gift to take all the weights of your past, present, future sins off of you, not just now, but also in the future, so you can live forever with God. He died on a cross, 1 Corinthians 15, 3 and 4, was buried, he rose from the dead. Romans 10, 9 and 10, believe that with your heart and confess with your mouth to salvation. And Ephesians 2, 8 and 9, it's not of anything that you can do works-wise, lest any man could boast. Revelation 13 kicks off showing the satanic trinity, and we see verse 1, and I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. And then verse 2 talks about a leopard, the beast. Verse 3 talks about the head being wounded, and we see verse 4, we see the dragon, and we see this system. And so the question becomes, who are the 10 kings? There's not 7, but there's 7 heads on the dragon, but it's a 10 horn, 10 crown situation we have going on here. So what's happening? So the 7 heads on the dragon were Nimrod, king of Babylon, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, Sennacherib, king of Assyria, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, Cyrus, king of Persia, Caesar from Rome. 5 was Great Britain, and we see that at Daniel 7:4. Russia, who's the bear, we see that at Daniel 7:5. Great Britain is the lion. And 7, the United States, we see that at Daniel 7:6. That is the leopard. And we also see the leopard mentioned here in verse 2. And so, but we have a problem here. That the 8 was Mystery Babylon, but wait a minute, we have 11. I mean, we have 10, not 8. So, that's not quite it. The Roman Catholic Church we know is Satan, and Satan is the head of it. Revelation 17:11, the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th, and is of the 7 we just mentioned, and goeth into perdition. Now that's quite a lot of information. But we're dealing with a 10 horn, 10 crown situation here in Revelation 13, and there are 10 kings, not just 7. So the 7 heads, we see it was Nimrod, Pharaoh, Sennacherib, Nebuchadnezzar, Cyrus, king of Persia, Alexander, and Caesar. And we learn in Revelation 12 that these empires entered into a mystery form of religion called the Holy Roman Empire. And now that there were 2 different lines, you had the Orthodox and the Roman Catholic Church. It's why the statue of Daniel 2, the 2 legs represent those 2 different religions. And out of this comes the other 3 kingdoms to make 10 horns. So we saw the 7 I just mentioned: Nimrod, Pharaoh, which is king of Egypt, Nimrod, king of Babel, Sennacherib, king of Assyria, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, Cyrus, king of Persia, Alexander, king of Greece, and Caesar, king of Rome. But then we add that to Great Britain, Russia, and the United States to get 10. And these are modern kingdoms that are ready to bring in the New World Order, and everything's set up, in my opinion. We're not looking for 10 other kingdoms. It's these 3. It's these last 3 in these end times. That's how I look at it. It's my opinion. And the 8th king in Revelation 17, he rules with 10 kings who have 10 crowns. And we see that. So there will be 10 kings. Revelation 17:12. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as of yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. That's Revelation 17:12. And again, I mentioned the first beast. The beast I mentioned in Daniel 7, where you have a lion, which is England, and you have Russia, and you have the United States. And these beasts in Daniel 7, they represent the Antichrist 10-king kingdom. Notice the 10 horns at the end of Daniel 7:7, the Antichrist would come from this group. And he takes over and runs the earth, as we know, with the 10 kings under him, exactly as you find it in Revelation 13:2 and 3. Daniel 7:24 and 25, and the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise. And another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and that they shall be given unto his hand until a time and times, and a dividing of times. That's 3.5 years, 42 months. So where do we see that before? In Revelation 12, you read where a time and a half a time was the length of the time Israel was fed in the wilderness from the face of the serpent. That's 3.5 years, 42 months. Daniel 7:26-28, we read, but the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it until the end. And the kingdom and the dominion and the greatness of his kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Hereitho is the end of the matter. And for me, Daniel, my cognitions much troubled me, and my countenance changed in me, but I kept the matter in my heart. And so we see, this great last form of the 10 Federation kingdom under the Antichrist is going to take over the whole world. It's going to take shape. The man of Revelation 13:18 is a beast, but he's likened to a leopard. That's similar to the Rome. Rome was very diverse, had many different kind of people and languages, so does the United States. And so the United States, my friends, I don't see it destroyed by nuclear war. I see it being the main part of the Antichrist system. And I sort of disagree with those watchmen that think the United States I think eventually will be destroyed, but not until the Antichrist uses it, because he will conquer it and take it over. Maybe that's when it'll be destroyed. But it will essentially bring in the Antichrist first before it is destroyed. So I don't see nuclear weapons hitting the United States, Russia, or Great Britain, not until at least the Antichrist comes in and then subdues or takes control of these last 3 kingdoms that I just mentioned. Anyway, God bless and have a great day.